Now they are not treating me. Help me. I'm in jail, bro. Please just help me. I don't want to die. Help me. Please just I'm coming. Oh, yeah, come say bye bye. I don't want to die. You can't go.
There is a developing story about the demise of this young promising artist, Mohbad. In the first video I made, I set a disclaimer and I said I do not know the cause of Mohbad's death. But recently I made some other research and again I do not know if this person I'm about to bring here is the cause of his death. But from the little video I have come across, llers family, I can boldly tell you that Mohbad lived all his life in fear of one man. In these videos that you're going to be watching, these 3 videos I'm going to be playing for you, you're going to keep hearing the voice of one man. His name is Sam Larry. This man has gone as far as bullying this young man day in, day out. In fact, so many videos have shown him threatening Mohbad in different cases. This video you see is the first video that he came to bully Mohbad in one of the video shoots he was having with Zlatan. In this other video, we can see Mohbad after being beaten by this Sam Larry. We can hear the voice of the girlfriend crying and saying that, look at what Sam Larry did to Mohbad.
What do you think you do? No. Don't do. You see what Sam Larry did to Mohbad?
In this other video, you can see the injury he sustained in his back after being tortured by this same Sam Larry. Then finally, in this last video, you can hear a lot of people shouting, Sam Larry, stop, stop. From this video, that means it seems Sam Larry came to that place and was trying to bully him as usual, and some people were trying to stop him. You can hear a lady's voice shouting, Sam Larry, Sam Larry. Now, llers family, you see, from all the videos you have watched, you can see that I'm not purposely accusing this young man called Sam Larry. It is obvious that Sam Larry has been a strong bully where Mohbad is. And I don't know their problem, I don't know what their problem is, but there's a blog that's claimed that Sam Larry is a very close friend to Naira Marley, which is the ex-record label boss of Mohbad. I don't know the problem, I don't know why they kept chasing this young man. Because of this torment, because of the beating he sustained, the injuries, we have learned that he tried committing suicide several times, but he didn't do it because of the help of his girlfriend. This guy was severally admitted in the hospital because he had hypertension. Obviously, Mohbad lived all his life in fear, knowing fully well that everywhere he goes, anywhere he enters, there is somebody called Sam Larry chasing after him. It is not once, it is not twice, it is not even 3 times. Many times, this young man kept bullying Mohbad. Again, I say, I do not know if he was the cause of his death, but this bully shows that Mohbad really went through a lot. Now, I can see so many comments, people saying that, so people had this video and they didn't bring it out as evidence. Let me tell you, Mohbad cried out. Mohbad went to the police station to report this case. Mohbad did everything possible for people to hear his voice, but nobody was ready to help him. Mohbad represents so many people that are going through bullies in the society. So many people that they have seized their voice in the society because they do not have anybody to speak for them. Of course, you know the Nigerian system now runs on who you know. A country that where they have constitution, but it only favors the rich. So tell me, do you think that Mohbad did not do enough? He did enough, it's just that we didn't give him listening ears. And finally, this young man that fought with death, brutally fought with death, he escaped so many of their traps. Finally, they sent him to the grave. There's something I noticed in everything that happened. The moment Mohbad died, after that young man shouted and said, Mohbad is gone, there's a very big rush in burying this young man. Very big rush. They buried him like somebody who is not even known in the society. The rate at which they rush in burying this young man, I don't know if it's because he's a Muslim, but there was a rush. There was this big rush. Even those that tried to come and pay their last respect were all beaten or harassed or molested at the process. years. So I don't know if there is something they are hiding, they're not telling the public. Finally, Klesh family, one advice I'm going to make out of this video, and I want you to learn out of this video, is gun does not kill. It is human being that kills human being. And when the devil extends a handshake towards you, please think twice before you accept that handshake. I pray that Mohbad will rest well, and at the end of the day, he will find justice. You see, ever since he died, the police have not released any statement. Even though they release any statement, we are not expecting anything from them. But I hope and pray that Mohbad gets his justice. Let it not be like every other person who have been bullied into their grave, and at the end of the day, they didn't even get justice. He couldn't even get the final respect. A young man who lived his life in fear, in pain, and in agony ended like this. It's very painful.